Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Raider Maven TV, your full coverage of the Las Vegas Raiders here at Sports Illustrated. I am your host, Kim Becker, joined by two very special gentlemen today. We have Josh Briscoe, the publisher of Arrowhead Report, your full coverage of the Kansas City Chiefs, and as always, Hondo Carpenter, publisher of, you guessed it, Raider Maven. Gentlemen, how are we doing today?
Thanks, Kim. Good to be here.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Mile High Huddle SI. I am your host, Kim Becker, joined by publisher Chad Jensen. Chad, the Denver Broncos are taking on the Kansas City Chiefs this weekend, and while the Kansas City Chiefs are ranked in almost the top 10 in every offensive statistical category, the Denver Broncos are pretty much in the bottom 5. What do you think it's going to take for Drew Lock to go head-to-head with Patrick Mahomes on Sunday? Hi, everybody, and welcome to Raider Maven TV here at Sports Illustrated. I am your host, Kim Becker, joined by publisher Hondo Carpenter, here to chat about his Q&A article. Hondo, there's a couple of questions you weren't able to answer in your last issue, one of them being from Thomas Falk, and he would like to know, with the recent looseness of restrictions in Nevada on live events and entertainment, do you think that we will be seeing fans in Allegiant Stadium this year? Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Mile High Huddle SI. I am your host, Kim Becker, joined by Chad Jensen. Chad, head coach Vic Fangio gave Drew Lock 50-50 odds of starting in Week 5, but considering that his injury was to his throwing shoulder, do you think that the Broncos are running the risk of bringing him back to the field too soon? Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Mile High Huddle SI. I am your host, Kim Becker, joined by publisher of Mile High Huddle, Chad Jensen. Chad, the Denver Broncos are going in as underdogs to these Pittsburgh Steelers here on Sunday morning. What do you think it's going to take for them to upset the Steelers and come out with a win? Hi, everybody, and welcome to Raider Maven TV here on Sports Illustrated. I am your host, Kim Becker. After a big game on Monday night, the Raiders against the Saints, I am here with Hondo Carpenter and John Hendricks from Saints News Network. They are both at Allegiant Stadium. They just saw this game firsthand. Guys, let's talk about it. John, I'm sorry, but let's talk about this Raiders win. It's a big one. What did you guys see from, let's say, the Saints offense versus the Raiders defense? John, let's go to you first. What do you think happened in this game tonight? Chad, the Denver Broncos heading into Week 4 with their third starting quarterback, Brett Rippon. This is going to be his first career start on the road against the Jets on Thursday night. The Denver Broncos suffered an embarrassing loss against the Kansas City Chiefs in Week 7, in which the offense really struggled to convert any third downs, turned the ball over 4 times, and really had not much efficiency in their passing game. Head coach Vic Fangio sent a not-so-subtle message to offensive coordinator Pat Shurmur. What can we expect to see in the changes with this offense heading into Week 8? Hi, everybody, and welcome to SI All-American. I am your host, Kim Becker, joined by John Garcia Jr. and Edwin Weathersby II. The NCAA dead period was originally extended through September 30th and has now been extended through December 31st, which means it's going to be until 2021 that we may see any in-person visits for these young athletes by coaches or recruiters. We won't see any trainings or evaluations or clinics firsthand for these recruits to experience before they make a big decision of what college they want to join. Now, gentlemen, I know this is a situation that we have never really navigated before, but in your opinion, how do you think this is going to affect the 2021 recruits as this season moves forward? All right, gentlemen, I could talk about food all night. I promise you that, but I'm going to ask you one more question. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Mile High Huddle SI. I am your host, Kim Becker, joined as always by Chad Jensen. Chad, we are heading into Week 5. The Broncos are going to take on the Patriots. What do you think it's going to take for the Broncos to come out with a win at Foxborough? Okay, good. Good to hear. And then the second question is from Anthony B., and it's a question you've received before. I know we keep hoping the answer might change, but do you think we will see any fans in Allegiant Stadium in 2020, Hondo? Chad, the Broncos in Week 6 dressed rookie Albert Okwuegbunam since Fant was out, and he had a massive role in this offense. But going into Week 7, it looks like Fant might be on track to return, and if so, what do you think the team's outlook on the tight end situation will be with the rookie? Welcome back to Mile High Huddle SI. I am your host, Kim Becker, joined by Chad Jensen. Chad, the Broncos-Patriots game was pushed last week, and we have a couple people coming back from the injury list. Let's talk about an injury update on Drew Lock, AJ Bouye, and Noah Fant. All right, guys, Week 8 coming up here. The Las Vegas Raiders are headed to Cleveland against the Cleveland Browns. Munch, I'm going to start with you. What do you think the storyline coming out of this game is going to be if the Browns come out with a W against the Raiders on Sunday? the Denver Broncos just collapsed late and they let the Titans slide in there with a 16-14 victory. But let's talk about the individual level here. Who do you think were some players that came out as winners, if there are any, from this loss? All right, you guys, you heard it here from Hondo and John, straight from Allegiant Stadium after this big win for the Raiders here on Monday night. I am your host, Kim Becker. We will see you guys next week. Well, like you said, no NFL team is perfect, and especially this year without preseason and all this injuries. I mean, it's been kind of a toss-up, but it is always fun to see a divisional matchup, so I know that I'm excited to see this game on Sunday. Gentlemen, thank you both so much for your time, and we will see you on the other side of Week 5.